Okay, everybody. Are we ready? I know I sure as heck ain't, but, let's get a move on if I know my buttons correctly. So we can actually move on and get into this. I hope my settings are still good. I think it's because we're in the menu that it looks low to me. But, what do I know? Oh, also here, I didn't show off how I have it set. As long as it lets me, I will do this forever. Oh, also look, I started this game back in 2023. I think this perfectly depicts my state in focus with this game. But let's get a move on. I did the request, so all that's left is to actually get over here. I forgot I can't travel by bus. Time to slowly discover the way from the Kamasaki district. Oh, I totally should be in bed, you're right. But I made a dedication plea here. I needed to get this done. I started it again earlier, but then things went a little awry. Oh wait, did it put me where I need to be? Okay, I don't think I've ever been here before. Yes, I do not actually recall any of this spot. Oh no. Underground? Somewhere? Yeah, thank you for stopping by. The stream was fun. Have a good rest of your night. Oh, I found it. Yep. By continuing ahead, it will not be possible to return. Not intimidating whatsoever. Okay. I don't know what's gonna happen at this point. I have not seen anything of the sort for this game in several months, so I just remember it's very out there.
It's about time.
Louder than ever. Oh, it's because he's using a microphone. Dude, my audio's fine, and then you mess it up. I'm turning it down for the duration of him speaking for your guys' sake. Not mine.
Hey, wait! You said I had 3 hours, huh? My watch says I still got 5 minutes!
I don't think he plays fair.
You need to get your watch repaired. Oh dear. The watchmaker is currently detained as a suspect. Just throw away that piece of trash then.
Oh man, I am not
Besides,
liking you guys.
You're out of time anyway. Take him away.
Oh.
Wait! Yuma! I knew you'd save me!
Okay, he has a little too much faith in us. I don't think we're gonna be his savior here.
And you are.
I was the one investigating the Nailman murders.
Oh, I see.
Bold move there, Yuma. Bold move.
So, you're the one who interfered with our work at the clock tower. Well, I will honor your courage for confessing and turn a blind eye to that incident.
That seems a little too easy. I don't believe that.
You must drop this case. If you do, we will leave without pursuing any further action. That'd be the ideal solution for all of us. What do you say?
No deal.
Yuma, think carefully about this. Solving the case is good and all, but think about my well-being, please.
Dropping the case would end this peacefully, but still.
Please! Get my dad back from them! Please!
You may be a trainee, but you are still a detective. Once you have accepted a job, you must finish it.
I can't back down now.
Yep, we have to do this. Finish it to the end here.
The Nailman killings haven't been solved yet. I will find the truth. Huh?
Oh, you've said it now! There's no pulling out of this one anymore.
Then our deal is off.
Yep.
He comes with us. This is for directly interfering with our work and bringing strife to Kanai Ward.
If I could, I would take the extra noise from you. You do not need it. I heard you just fine earlier.
Please, wait! Before you go! Please listen to what I've discovered while investigating the past Nailman killings.
You investigated the previous killings.
Yeah, we intended to do a very thorough job.
We handle all the information for those cases. Now that they're closed, there's nothing left at the crime scenes. I have no time for your lies.
But it's not a lie, though.
The Peacekeeper report didn't say anything about the cause of death.
Ooh.
All of the victims were strangled to death, weren't they? I suspect this fact hasn't been made public.
How did you know that?
Like we said, we investigated.
So the cause of death was kept under wraps. I hope you see now. My investigation is legitimate.
Okay, we got confirmation.
Please, let
All
me
we needed.
continue. I will catch the true culprit.
I don't know where you obtained that information. However, it appears that you must be arrested as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think he actually wants us to solve this.
Huh?
It seems to be a cover-up to begin with.
You are suspected of espionage. I believe an interrogation is in order. Take him away.
Okay, yep, nope.
What? Wait, please listen to me!
Are we gonna jump into the place now? This seems like the time to do it. But we're just getting detained.
Almost had it, but got too carried away, rookie!
Worry not. When you're in
Oh,
trouble,
yeah.
say my name. Halara Nightmare shall rush to your aid.
That's right! Halara! Please help! Halara Nightmare!
Oh,
It appears you require the aid of a great detective.
sorry in advance for the audio of the microphone, dude. Jeez, they're just taking people out, okay?
Halara, you came for me!
Yeah, as I said I would.
You committed acts of violence against the Amaterasu Corporation peacekeepers. Not once, but twice.
Sorry! I promised to give him a
Yako, I'm
stern
sorry.
lecture
We're
after
really
this.
digging our own grave.
Can we please keep things on the down low? Mr. Seth, are you alright?
Who do you think we are? In this town,
You are nothing but an audience. The resolution is premiering now. The leading role belongs not to you or me, but to Yuma.
Me? I'm the lead guy here?
Yep, we gotta figure this
I've
out
set the
now.
stage for you to solve the case. The time has come for you to risk it all as a detective. Expose the true culprit.
Oh, and they're here. You got
What's
them
going
all
on?
here. Okay, yeah. Who amongst them? I know the nun is hurt, which it would draw suspicion to her. But I don't quite trust the priest either.
I don't know why I was brought here. Can I go home?
So that's what you meant about setting the stage. I mean, Halara did suggest the real killer was among the people at the church.
Would it be her though? I think it mentioned that she's pretty athletic. When did she?
Now I have to point them out here?
Hey, Yuma, are you sure you got this? Are you really sure?
No, we have to do our best. Can't back
There's
down.
no room
now.
to mess up here, you know?
Well...
Oh, okay. My mic. Whoops.
What do I do? I haven't gathered my thoughts yet. It's not like I can just ask for more time here.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, and if we do the labyrinth thing and uncover the culprit, they just die when we come back, right? How would? But the labyrinth is going to be how we put the pieces together, so I see that's kind of the only option here.
Laura seems to know the answer already, so why don't you just pay up for it?
We don't have that type of money, Shinigami. We already owe Halara over 5 million, so let's not do that.
But that would waste all of Halara's efforts setting the stage for me.
That too.
Huh. So you want to solve this all on your own? If you can't ask Halara for help, why don't you try asking me instead?
You mean the mystery labyrinth?
The Peacekeepers aren't just gonna stand by and listen to your deduction here. Things are just gonna escalate, and it might even end up with more deaths.
Oh no.
And that's where yours truly comes in.
Yep, okay, we're about to just jump straight into this.
We have the information we need from the investigation. All that's left is to solve the case with the mystery labyrinth.
But if I do that...
There's always a price to pay. When I read the soul of the true culprit, the mystery labyrinth created by the culprit is destroyed. But as a price, the source that created the mystery labyrinth also perishes.
Which means the real culprit will die.
Yep.
Huh? This killer's a total psycho who's already killed many others. Why do you care so much?
It's still a little bit of a mental thing to know that you're the one basically killing them. There are still things holding you back, even if you know that this person clearly does not care about human life. But then also, we don't know everything about the victims. A lot of them have wronged others, but I'm not saying that they deserve what they got there.
Don't you want to solve this case, Master? What about your promise to that kid?
What's wrong, Yuma? If you don't hurry, the Peacekeepers will wake up.
What is this nonsense about a resolution? I don't have time for this.
I will make you listen by force if needed. That is my job as assistant.
Yikes. Come on, Yuma, we have to do this quick. We either do the labyrinth now, or we quickly BS our way through the explanation.
Well, you better hurry, or things will start getting bloody around here.
Fine.
That's the spirit. Well, Master, are you mentally and physically prepared?
I'm not for anything I'm about to go through. It's been yeah, I'm not ready for this. No magical girl transformation is going to make up for what's about to happen. Halara noticed that. Did that happen last time too? I don't remember. I thought only Yuma could see last time. I could be completely wrong, but... Yeah, everyone else is frozen, but Halara's here.
What's this? Has time stopped?
Halara, how are you moving right now?
Yuma, what happened? Is this someone's forte?
I'm
Shinigami, Halara's in here too.
Not so.
Not so.
You knew
Is it
this would
because of
happen?
the...
Master.
Yes.
You used your coalescence, remember? Your ability isn't like some one-way street. You have the power to borrow someone's abilities, and you share yours as well. Halara here ended up wandering into the mystery
Okay.
labyrinth because of that effect, I think.
You're not even sure?
Who are you?
This'll take too long to explain, plus I don't feel like it. So I'll kick that roll over to Master!
What? Oh, you just pushed us in!
Down the rabbit hole we go!
I mean, this is the faster way to explain it, but... We basically just kidnapped Halara. Save? Yeah, I would love to save the current progress. Ignore what time of the morning it is. It's not 4 a.m. Anyways. More Madoka-like place. Yeah, this is just Madoka. Now, are we in the same place? Yes, okay, cool. Didn't get instantly
Where
split up.
am I?
What should I do? I'll need to explain everything, won't I?
We don't have much of a choice now. No point in keeping secrets here.
Halara? Let me explain.
Okay, cool, cool. We're making sure every detail's out there, right?
And that's how this mystery labyrinth involving the Nailman killings materialized.
I see. So mystery labyrinths are materialization of mysteries themselves, and the truth is encased deep within. I appear to have underestimated you. This is an amazing forte.
And I don't know if that's actually what this is, but I mean, if that simplifies things, we can just go with that.
I must admit, it's quite a superhuman power. As far as I know, no other ability comes close to this. Who are you? I refuse to think you're just a trainee detective.
I do too, but we currently can't ask Yuma.
To be honest, this isn't my ability.
Before you continue, tell me, who is that woman beside you?
That is a loaded question.
Her name is Shinigami. I think the simplest way to describe her is that she's a guide for the Mystery Labyrinth.
That's me! I'm also Master Scary Cute Mentor.
Scary is correct. That is an apt description of you.
On to my next question.
You're just gonna ignore me?
It's easier this way.
You mentioned the Nailman case just now. I had heard the rumors about that around town. Why are you investigating that case?
Huh? What are you talking about? We were just investigating the Nailman case together.
The Nailman. We were
Wait.
pursuing that case together?
You don't remember that here? Did coming in here mess with Halara's memory? Like, so if we, share their forte, they end up being able to see Shinigami and can be dragged into the labyrinth like this. But does it actually have like a lasting effect on memories? Like, are they not allowed to, after the fact, remember this? Or maybe I'm going too deep into it and theorizing too much.
You don't remember? There was a young boy who wanted to hire a detective and you turned him down.
I do remember you received a request from a child about some case, and you ended up seeking my help.
Some case. Okay, so while we're in here, maybe the Nailman situation is all that's being messed with.
The cost for hiring me was 5,500,800 yen.
Yes, that is true. You do remember the exact cost.
You remember the exact amount.
Well, yeah, Halara's been keeping track, and I guarantee you, at the end of this, if they remember, there might be a little extra fee.
But I can't remember what the case involved. I do vaguely recall investigating something. My mind is clouded. I don't remember exactly what was being investigated or what was discovered.
Could that be?
Oh wait, we also, because we have to solve this ourselves. Halara here knew. They'd already figured out who the culprit was and how they were getting the stuff done, so maybe the labyrinth itself, like, won't let Halara remember that. Because that works against the whole point of us being
it's because
here.
of the Mystery Labyrinth.
Yeah, okay.
The Mystery Labyrinth is a fortress protecting the truth, so outsiders usually can't reach it.
Yeah, that's why we have to fight for it.
If someone did happen to wander in, their memories of the case would be locked away. Though, if you have a pact with me, you wouldn't be affected. But I guess that part of the pact can't be shared.
Ah, man, they're so lucky.
This is the Mystery Labyrinth's defense mechanism, then. It makes sense for a vault that protects its treasure, the truth, to have a significant level of security.
Yep, totally not strange at all. Halara here sure is smart.
You're so confident in saying that nickname here.
Halara.
Yeah, okay, cool. They caught on.
Oh, don't mind her. She gives people random nicknames.
Anyway, since my memories of the case have been taken away, I will provide a supporting role for your
Okay,
investigation.
but this time through the labyrinth.
Supporting role?
Interesting, because last time we had to do it on our own, and now we actually have a supporting hand.
As long as we're in here, I will act as your assistant. Well, that's the same as our original agreement.
That means we can't rely on Halara's detective skills to blast through this dungeon.
No.
That's unfortunate, but it's still nice to have an ally.
Hey, Master, before we head into the Mystery Labyrinth, let's do that thing.
That thing... I don't...
Huh? What thing?
Yeah, what thing are you talking about?
Master, are you ready
Oh!
to give your life for the truth?
Yeah, I am.
You're too confident for that answer. I'm not sure I'm ready. Wait, the scythe. Did Shinigami have a scythe at some point? Oh, okay. Prepare yourselves. Yeah, don't let this fool you. Yep. This is weirder than I remember.
This world is just full of surprises.
I'm with you. I
assume that sword is used to cut down enemies interfering with your progress through the mystery labyrinth.
You're right. It's a special sword that can interact with things here.
I better materialize the solution keys I got during the investigation, too.
Oh, wait, guys, look. Yeah.
That was a lot. Here you go.
I'm sorry. I just want to point out, if Halara does actually get to keep these memories after the fact, I would understand if they never interact with us again.
Do you have to vomit them out every time?
So far, according to her, yes.
What? Should I use a different hole instead?
Let's stick with what you got.
Sorry, please don't mind her.
Alright, we're all set. Now, let's unriddle this mystery labyrinth. Our target is the true culprit who
Sorry, I cut her off. My mind wasn't ready for instant, Shinigami hijinks.
I understand that progressing through this mystery labyrinth will allow us to obtain the truth. But what happens to us if we can't find it?
We're lost here? Or, well, if we get lost here, it's basically death, but we can die technically, right?
We'd be lost, wandering around here forever.
Yeah.
But as long as we reach the truth, it doesn't matter how much time we spend here.
Oh, I forgot to mention this, but there's a time limit for solving the
Wait,
mystery
what?
labyrinth.
You're joking! I don't need this type of pressure.
Oh, what?
There's a limit to how long you can stay in here. Stick around too long and your soul will leave your body behind.
Okay then,
Your soul will
Ooh.
wander until it's eventually absorbed by the mystery labyrinth, and you vanish entirely.
you tell me this when you forced a random person to, they were not random. They were vital to helping us out. But you know what I mean, this poor bystander.
In other words, you die.
Okay, so I wasn't completely wrong with the death statement.
Why are you laughing? You should have told me this a long time ago!
Now relax, quit whining. A detective is bound to die anyway.
Positivity here.
Isn't that right, Halara?
It's no different from our usual line of work. A detective's life is always on the line.
See? Listen up, Master. You might learn something.
You're taking this awfully well, Halara.
As it stands, it looks like it, but we don't know. Guys, sorry in advance for trippiness. I will admit that some scenes in here do get kind of flashy, so be careful. I've never seen it like this. Wait, woo! This is a different look. Oh, the victims.
They seem to represent the 4 crime scenes. I assume that solving all 4 will allow us to progress.
Oh, I see.
You see? Master, this is your job. So what's first? How about starting with the clock tower, since it was the first one you investigated?
If the numbers are set chronologically, then the clock tower would be the 4th locked room mystery.
That's if they did it like that. We don't know if the labyrinth is gonna mess us up. Okay, so are we gonna want to do 4?
First off,
So we are. Let's just...
Let's solve this thing!
Okay.
Are you going to the 4th locked room?
They have the dolls speaking. Oh no. I'm not ready to have dolls speaking to me. It's... Oh.
this is an exact replica of the clock tower crime scene. Shinigami, you didn't recreate it with your powers, did you?
And then, yeah, no, we can actually see how much water got in while that window was open.
No, I can only do that when I hit you so hard in the head you almost died. It looks to me like the crime scene materialized in the labyrinth on its own.
The fourth locked room is the latest chronologically, correct?
That's right. And this is also what got me involved in the Nailman killings.
What are the details of the case? Try to tell me as concisely as possible.
The crime was a locked room murder inside the storage room of a clock tower. In the middle of the room was a woman's corpse covered in countless nails.
Which means that's the corpse.
Yeah, there were also lots of dolls nailed to the walls. It looked just like one of those bizarre crime scenes left behind by that Nailman guy from the urban legend.
Hence the Nailman killings. From the look of it, the door was locked from the inside.
Yeah, it was locked until the body was discovered.
There's only one window, and its shutters were down as well. I see. So the shutters were locked too.
This is the 3rd floor of the clock tower. It's too high up to jump from here.
Yeah, jump, but maybe there's something we're missing here. Because there was the dolls that were nailed conveniently underneath it, and there was a string type of like remnant on it.
So it really is a locked room mystery.
Hey! If this is a locked room, aren't we stuck in here too? Oh no! Master! You're trapped unless you solve this mystery! Otherwise, you'll run out of time and your soul gets
Yeah, you do have a scythe.
You better hurry!
Hey!
Oh, are you...
Huh?
Already? Where did the culprit flee from?
I see. So that's how to make the questions appear.
Okay, you're very calm about what just happened.
I'm surprised you're so calm after seeing that.
Oh. Okay. Oh, wait. Hey, I wasn't trying to say we
Where did the
escaped from
culprit
there.
go
I just
after-
wanted
You can
to
figure
know...
it out if you give it some thought.
Here. It has to be here.
Oh, I forgot that's what
The
those
culprits
little
must have
creatures look
escaped
like.
through the window.
Again, the
And
doll's
your
right there.
reasoning?
When I arrived at the scene, the window shutters were closed. It was wet underneath the window, but I could tell it was already starting to dry.
Which means the window was open not too long ago.
It's likely the culprit escaped through the window and closed the shutters on the way out.
Is it possible to close the shutters from the outside?
Yes, this style of shutter automatically locks, so if you let go of the shutters at the right height, its momentum pulls it down. And once down, it
locks on
locks
its
all on
own.
its own.
Yep. So that's how you can create the mystery.
In other words, the culprit held up the shutters while moving outside. Once they let go, it automatically locked.
In that case, let's try leaving this locked room in the same way.
A little scary, but I mean, maybe.
Right. Let's try it.
Yeah. Oh my. That's what this form of him looks like. Oh, please don't tell me he has the loud voice.
The Nailman killings have already been solved.
He does. Oh my gosh. Mystery Phantom Seth.
Is he that peacekeeper?
Oh, he grabbed us.
It's a mystery phantom. The people covering up the case in the real world are manifested like that here to stop us.
You think the culprit really escaped from here? This high up?
Yes, yes, I do actually.
If you fall, you die. Why don't you give it a try?
Ooh.
Help!
Oh, well, we're down. Oh, wait, yep. Oh, we're all down.
Hey, don't drag me down with you.
We can't leave a guest behind, Halara! It would be downright unmannerly!
Yeah, sure, that's totally what this was about.
It's so simple.
Oh, okay. Press the correct button when you think you have an answer. Oh, shoot. Here's where I remind you guys, I do not use the switch often.
This might be
Attacks
a
are
little tough for
going
you,
to
Master.
keep coming. Be careful. You'll take damage if you avoid all assailants. Okay. Where are buttons?
Yuma, the mystery labyrinth is a manifestation of a mystery. So solving it will get us out of this, right?
Yep.
I think so.
The culprit wouldn't have fallen out of the window like we did.
Yes.
They would need a tool to get up and down.
A tool?
Come on, Yuma. Think about it.
You should have found something during the investigation. I was helping you, after all. You must have seen the answer with your own eyes. Try to remember.
Oh, that's his weapon. Okay, okay. What did the culprit use to escape from the high location?
No, I can't dodge it.
Ooh. Was that my fault? Oh no. That could have been my fault.
Master, concentrate!
Okay, what are my options? Why?
This must be it.
Okay, okay.
That's it!
I need to be quick.
We found the burnt remains of that
Yes.
rope in the incinerator at the church. The culprit had used that rope to escape through the window.
Y-A-B-X. Without looking, that's my guess.
No, I can't dodge it.
Ooh, why did... hey, I'm working it out. What traces did, using the... Oh, it was, marks on the...
This is it.
There we go. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Okay, this is tense. Like, very
the nail that was
tense.
stuck in the doll under the window had some rub marks on it.
Quick time events leave me on edge.
The culprit must have tied the rope there. That's why those nails have been hammered in below the window.
It wouldn't be possible to climb down a rope simply hooked onto a window, unless you've had special training for it. There's no way an amateur could manage it. That can't be how things went down.
Well, what if they're not an amateur?
In that case, it couldn't have been an ordinary rope. It must have been...
What's that? I can't hear you.
Wait.
Don't worry, I'm right here
Rope
with you.
ladder, wasn't it?
In spirit, anyway.
Please tell me I didn't fuck up. Ooh, I did it. Cause yeah, no, the rope looked weird. It had like extra little strings to it. Yep. Ooh, okay.
Ow. We're alive, I think.
Yuma, are you okay?
Yeah, thanks. You saved me, Halara.
Correct. It's all thanks to me. Money well spent, huh?
I mean, at this current moment, yes. In the future, when we're paying it off, maybe not.
Well, it was a lot of money.
Come on! Are you two just gonna keep staring at each other all day? Let's get out of this locked room!
Right.
So this is the rope ladder in question. It certainly would help you escape.
Well, how are they able to... Well, if it's partially being covered up, maybe...
The details of the case are still unclear to me. Was this found in the church's incinerator?
Yes. It was found by one of them. When he questioned everyone, like, hey, did you, like, accidentally get this burned? Like, was this supposed to be in there? Everyone denied, that it was there.
That's right. It didn't concern me at the time, but it makes sense now. The rope can be folded in the middle, and then the ends can be connected together. And that's how they made a rope ladder.
What makes you so sure it was used here?
The nail under the window showed signs of friction from a rope.
Yep.
And had some yellow fibers on it. A clergy member showed me the rope's burnt remains, and I noticed it was the same yellow color. And there were footprints on the ground below the window of the clock tower, facing the wall. Thinking about it now, these were clearly signs that someone climbed down the rope ladder and landed there.
Wait, wasn't the rope ladder hitched on that nail? How did they get it down from the bottom?
Yeah, that's what I'm questioning.
The culprit could have cut it one rung at a time as they descended. By the time they reached the bottom,
They could just pull it out.
it would have been one long single rope, which they could easily pull down.
It would have hit. Well, we don't know when it happened. So they could have had time.
The window's shutters fell due to its weight and locked automatically, completing the locked room.
Yep, that's a stellar deduction. Major props. To me for training you.
Yeah. Thank you for the training. Yep, they're not happy.
The culprit used that rope ladder to escape the clock tower. What of it?
He's back.
That doesn't change our verdict at all. The watchmaker is the culprit.
Are you sure?
Master,
Unfortunately, we didn't get to
we'll kill
see
the mystery
him.
phantom blocking your path.
So we can't answer the shoe mystery. We only have what his son gave us on that info.
Yeah!
Oh, are we already in a stage of having to fight? I'm sorry in advance for how long this might be. Reasoning deathmatch. Clock towers. Fear of heights. Fear of heights, he wouldn't have been
These
able to do that.
deductions of yours are unnecessary. It's clear who the culprit is.
Oh, okay.
The
I'm
watchmaker
just
was
getting beat
nearby
up.
at the time of the crime. The watchmaker
Wait,
was
what?
also at the scene. And he had a hammer for the nails. In other words, he committed the crime. After committing the crime, just as you deduced, he created that locked room.
Safe.
Okay, yeah, sorry. I'm trying to remember things. Like, yeah, he's afraid of heights. So I need to really wait this out if he'll give it to us here. Yeah. I wasn't
These
questioning the
deductions
height
of
thing.
yours are unnecessary. It's clear who the culprit is. The watchmaker was nearby at the time of the crime. The watchmaker was also at the scene.
Ow, dang it, I didn't hold it.
And he had a hammer for the nails.
Whew.
In other words, he committed the crime. After committing the crime,
Oh,
just as you deduced, he created that locked room
okay.
and escaped via the rope ladder.
This is the truth!
Okay, we can do this. Oh wait, can I, like, will Halara actually help us out? I just realized that there's a
The
gauge there.
watchmaker is afraid of heights. He couldn't even look out the windows as he went up the tower. No way he climbed a rope ladder that high up. So it's impossible for him to have committed the crime. He's not the nail man.
Damn you!
You said these mystery phantoms try to cover up the case, right?
Yep.
Which means the Peacekeeper Seth is trying to do just that.
I don't know why, but it's clear the Peacekeepers are involved with this case.
Just like the last one. They definitely are gonna keep getting involved somehow.
Perhaps it is connected to Kanai Ward's ultimate secret. All the more reason to seize the truth. Let's go.
Right.
Jeez, who's the protagonist here?
Oh, all of us, okay? All of us. We don't discriminate here.
By the way, Yuma, about your sword. Does it only work on Qs and mystery phantoms?
The solution blade works against anything in the mystery labyrinth. So don't cut your allies by mistake, Master.
Okay, new fear.
You could have told me that sooner.
Can I use that sword?
Ooh, so sorry. Only Master is able to use it because he made a pact with yours truly.
Okay, another unique thing to us, for now.
You may be under the effects of coalescence, but you're just an extra here, Helara. So, nope, you can't use the solution blade.
I was merely curious. Regardless, it's best I act as support, since I don't have any memories of what happened.
I still feel like you're gonna figure it out faster than us.
Let's return to the case. Assuming the watchmaker isn't the culprit, do you have any notion of who is?
I do. Halara, during the investigation, you claimed one of the people at the church is the culprit. I think I understand the reason why now. That rope was found inside the incinerator, which only clergy members could access.
Yeah, that's a more, like, blatant reason why it had to have been one of them.
In other words,
Or at least a
whoever
really
tried
trusted
to
member
destroy
of them.
the evidence is a member of the church.
I was talking so big about how I didn't actually think it's the fanatic, but like maybe the fanatic would even be so inclined. Well, he wanted to see the nail man, so I really, even though I can see them twisting it in a way where he actually is, I do still think it's one of the other members.
Prompt and logical. I am quite impressive.
Okay.
Wait, you're tooting your own horn?
Yeah, that is what's happening. Don't you do it all the time, Shinigami? Wait, you can't judge. Hey, guys.
Hey! A treasure chest! Can I open it?
Okay, you did so already.
Check it out! A new solution key!
So it has to be one of them. The one on the far left was the one who, like, mentioned the rope to us. So, like, it could be a misdirect, and it was mentioned to us to, like, get him thrown off. Or, you know, the priest, since he did seem... He had an interesting reaction to hearing that the watch maker was arrested. And then we also have the nun who has a injury. I don't know how new it is, though. Oh, there goes the tree.
We're back to the original spot.
So, we cleared the first route. We just need to keep this up and go through each shrine one by one to gather clues about the culprit, which supposedly leads to solving the real-life case. I'm starting to understand how the mystery labyrinth operates.
So the one that confused Yuma the most was 3.
You learn fast. Unlike a certain master I know.
You know what, Shinigami? Maybe you should have made a pact with someone like Halara and not me then.
If you're so impressed, why don't you just sign a pact with Halara?
Oh, man. See, I called it.
Oh, are you sulking? You're the jealous kind, aren't you?
No, I'm not.
Yuma, you're so clearly pouting right now. I can't even defend you.
We're short on time, aren't we? Let's move on.
Right.
I can't wait to reap the culprit's soul. What do we do next? You can choose whichever you want, so why not start with the one you're most confident with?
One I'm
Let's
most confident
see.
with. Oh, was that doll just now freely roaming? Okay. I think... So one starts with... Maybe one, it was the most, quote-unquote, simplistic of them all. Two, we still have that mystery of, why the blood, ended up going in different directions, which I have an idea for. And then the third one, we have to solve how the little window opening was keyed. So maybe let's go with one. Let's just, now do it in order. Now that we've already started at 4.
The first locked room happened 6 months ago in a secret club in Kamasaki district. An old geezer was nailed to the wall in an underground casino. If you think you're up for it, then let's solve this thing.
Are you going to the first locked room?
Yes, I am. Against my better judgment. I chose the best time to solve mysteries. If you're half asleep, clearly your deduction will be so much clearer.
Oh, did we get trapped inside a locked room again?
Yep, I'm pretty sure this is gonna happen every single time. We're really gonna have to figure it out.
But if the mystery isn't solved, then I won't escape this place. Trapped in a cramped room with these two.
Okay, man, our bad for not being super good company.
Sounds kind of fun, actually.
Oh, okay, never mind. You like the idea?
I have no intention of playing along with your fantasies. Yuma, hurry up and take care of this.
Yeah, okay.
Yikes. Ugh. Where did the culprit flee from?
This is where I used Halara's Forte with my coalescence for the first time.
Yep.
Post-cognition allowed us to see the crime scene as it was in the past. Some things were obviously different.
Those are most suspicious.
At full range, it was not the door. That was 100% locked. But this, there was no screws in it. Did they... Those nails are important, so I feel like this is the answer.
Here.
Yeah. Just how did they do it now?
I know. What about the vent?
You believe the culprit escaped through the vent?
That is my belief, yeah.
Yes, I'm sure of it. When I saw the crime scene with your post-cognition, the screws on the 4 corners of the vent cover were removed. Which means the culprit must have escaped from there.
Oh, he's back.
How ludicrous.
We know you're trying to throw us off, dude, so if you're saying it's ludicrous, maybe we're on to something.
You're saying the culprit escaped from the vent?
Master, poke him full of holes until he's a makeshift golf course.
What does that mean?
Yeah, actually, wait, yeah, no, what does that mean? It's loading, hold on. Maybe I'll actually get to see this playback because I thought I saw something. Oh, but we're in the middle of the match, come on. Okay, hold on. I want to watch something back. I don't think I was misseeing things. I think that actually happened. Okay, I'm sorry for the pause. I'm sorry. It's just, I'm pretty sure one of the models looked funny because something was missing. And I noticed it out of the corner of my eye. It threw me off. Anyways, back to the game.
How ludicrous.
Okay, can't jump that.
They used the vent. That's utterly impossible.
Why do you say
Think
that?
of where that vent is. Isn't it pretty high up? There's no way you could get there.
Okay, wait.
Even if the cover...
There we go. And...
was removed. There's no foothold to use to reach it.
I'll slash through this mystery.
I may not be the brightest, but I will figure this out.
Some of the nails stuck in the bottom of the vent were bent downward.
Actually, wait. I should have thought of this.
The culprit used the nails driven into the wall as footing to reach the vent. The weight caused the nails to bend.
Yep. You're not getting us with that one. I'll come back to this,
So you're forced to fight this way every time. Quite the test of endurance.
Yeah, it's definitely not easy, but you'll eventually get the hang of it.
Yeah, no kidding.
However, solving the mystery itself was simple. The nails were used as footing to escape through the vent. Did you find that out using my post-cognition?
Yeah. Without your help, this case would have been impossible to solve.
You'll never be considered a full-fledged detective until you can handle a case like this on your own.
Sorry.
You got lectured again. Sucks to be a rookie, huh?
Shinigami, where are you in this? Okay, yes, you know everything about this labyrinth, and you have your memories, so you know things. But how about you get put in my shoes and solve this case, okay?
Anyway, let's head out. I'll use the nails on the wall as footing, just like you deduced.
That's still crazy how they were able to do that.
Right, let's hurry.
Wait.
The
That was such
mystery
a trippy
labyrinth.
view.
Such a bizarre place.
That actually stumped me for a moment.
I must ask, is there no way to escape besides solving the mysteries?
You mean like an emergency exit? Unfortunately, I don't think that exists.
An emergency exit, huh? Well,
Kinda.
there is one. Kinda.
I don't know if I trust that.
There is?
But it doesn't solve anything. You'll just go right back to the mess you came from.
So depending on the circumstances of you coming in here, that is either a actual viable way of escape or you're still in trouble.
Besides, to use the emergency exit, you'll have to pay a heavy, heavy price.
And that is?
Don't worry about it. Using it here wouldn't help anyway.
Oh, whatever you say. I would like to know about this price later on, though.
So, never mind. Just concentrate on solving the mystery.
Wasn't using her powers something to do with our life force and all of that? I'm vaguely recalling that.
Got it.
I could be wrong, but, like, I feel like that might be something to do with
There
it.
it is! So, who's Who's gonna open the treasure chest this time?
Like they'd
How
win a
about,
character popularity poll?
whoever looks like they'd win a character popularity poll.
If you're going by my opinion, Halara. If you're going by, other people, Shinigami, are you going to go and open it anyways?
Oh, that's me.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, another solution key.
Looks like another clue leading us toward the culprit.
Someone thin.
Considering the culprit used those nails as footing, they would have to be nimble. And given the size of the vent, only someone thin could fit through it.
So the culprit must be thin. We're narrowing down the possibilities quite nicely.
Yeah, I have two thoughts on this. I'm wondering if it's gonna come down to the technicality I just thought up in my head. But I'm genuinely just going to leave it to them.
Master. This is all thanks to my training.
I will, if my theory that I just came up with now turns out to be right, I will exclaim it. If I was wrong, I will probably point out I was wrong.
All right, let's keep going and solve the remaining locked rooms.
Do we go? Because, right, it's the mansion for 2, and then 3 is going to be the art gallery. 2 is the mystery, because there seemed to be a separate rope or thread with which is probably what led to the body positioning with, like, the blood and all of that. But then 3, there was a very specific way they handled it. And I have ideas, but I don't know if that's going to be easy. So let's just figure out this one. Like I said, order.
The second locked room mystery occurred 3 months ago in that mansion. The corpse was inside the study, and the room's key was found underneath the corpse. If you think you're up for it, then let's solve this thing.
Are you going to the second locked room?
Yes. I'm minorly confident, but we'll find out if I'm right. Let's do this. It's definitely going to be a little bit more complex than the first one.
There are dolls nailed across the room. The victim is nailed down in the same manner. And the culprit was also missing from this room? It shares common traits with the other nailman killings.
And we're trapped again. Looks like you gotta solve the mystery of this locked room, or we're not leaving.
Yep.
I'll try.
Where did the culprit
The door
flee
was
from?
locked when the corpse was found, and the only key was underneath the body. There are no windows that could have been used to escape, and the vent is too small to fit through. So how did the culprit escape from here?
Was it just straight up the door? Because what I'm trying to think of here... Would this door have had to be closed during the time of the murder? Because this is his home. Because there was thread that was here, so... Like, they're not escaping from here. I think it's somehow the door. And it's just the vent above the door is what was used to complete the situation because of the additional rope line. So maybe... I think I'm right, but I could be wrong. I could be like really trying to dumb this down, and then that's not what they want.
Here.
Okay, no, I think I'm right. I think I'm right. The body
This
was
has to be the spot.
like, so with the thread or whatever, the additional rope, it was like tied through there, and that's what they used to like lower the body, because only the upper body wasn't actually nailed to the ground. It was just the lower body. And so that also changed the direction of the blood as well, because he was like shifted to where he'd be sitting. It's very fucked up while I'm explaining this, but he would be sitting up. And then when they were proceeding to leave, they made sure it laid down on top of the key, and then the door is shut. Or at least that's my
to leave the
reasoning.
room, the culprit had to have taken this door to the hallway.
Huh? There's nothing special about that.
Yeah, no, who said there has to be something special?
But there's no other possibility. There isn't another entrance or exit.
But the door itself was locked and the key was found under the corpse, right?
Exactly.
After locking it from outside in the hallway, how did the culprit enter the room and put the key under the corpse?
Try it. Everything must be verified.
Okay.
Sure. After committing the crime, the culprit went out to the hallway with the key in hand. They then locked the door.
Okay, this is gonna play out differently. Like I said, they complicated this in a way I'm not quite perceiving, because I don't have the full gist of like how this went down. Like, were there people roaming the mansion as well, who could have heard, so the door would have had to be closed? I don't know, but if they're still going about that, then it is possible, because still with using the rope, it could have been used to like put the key on it while they're at the vent, and it still like has the body tension to it. I don't know. I'm trying my best.
Assuming that's the only way to create this locked room, the problem is...
What are you going to do with that key in your hand, Master?
Yeah, there's a place where they can put a different thread, and it was super thin, just like the mark on the back of the neck. So I think I'm still right. It's just interesting on how they perfectly mastered that, if we're going by their logic.
Don't tell me you still have no idea.
Hold on, let me think this over.
You can't.
Huh?
Looks like we're locked out.
There's, oh wait, the knocked over chair. Yeah, they used the vent.
This is bad, Master! You better hurry or you'll fall into the abyss!
What do I do?
Come on, Yuma. The chair is right there. Remember the vent. Remember the vent.
Calm down. You just need to solve the mystery. Doing that will open the path. You can do it.
Vent,
can't you?
Yuma, vent.
Yes, I'll try.
We have to put the key back in the locked room, right? In that case...
Okay.
That's right. The key could be slid through the gap in the vent cover above the door.
Yep.
And if they manage to throw the key right under the corpse from here...
There's more to it, but yeah.
It stopped. But nothing happened. The door is still closed.
If it was wrong, a trap would have activated. So we're on the right track about the key being thrown in.
But there's more to it than
Yeah,
that.
it's a matter of how
if
it
you
was
simply
thrown
threw it in, it'd be impossible to position it under the corpse. I see. So this is the vital clue for this locked room. I'm beginning to understand what happened here.
Lara, have you already solved the trick to this
Like,
locked
I'm
room?
telling you right now, like, we're gonna be sitting here using our last brain cell trying to solve this thing. Halara's just gonna be like, oh, yep, no, I figured it out.
You haven't?
Yep, nope, we've heard that a lot.
Hey, quit playing hard to get and tell us. Or just me. You can whisper it in my ear.
If you want information from me, you'll have to pay a fitting price in Xi'an.
Oh, please don't let Shinigami do that, because it would be our money.
Of course, I don't work for cheap.
You really are a devil, trying to take money from a death god, huh?
The key was definitely tossed inside. But that doesn't explain how it got under the corpse. So, how did the culprit pull off that trick after tossing the key in? Maybe the corpse was moved? That would explain how it was on top of the key. But how do you move a body from outside
I'm
a
telling
locked
you, I
room?
think I was right, but my phrasing of it is going to be the only difference.
Aww, the way's completely blocked off.
But the only things here that can block our progress are mysteries, right?
That's true. So, we just need to solve the mystery.
Yikes.
At least give me a heads up first.
Do you want a heads up, or do you want it to just be quick?
It says, how was the corpse moved?
I've been trying to figure it out for a while, but...
Yuma, please, if I can mildly, if I'm correct, I'm getting very high and mighty here, but if I can possibly figure it out, you got this, Yuma.
Evidence was left at the scene.
Huh?
If you look at the evidence, you'll understand what tool the culprit used to pull this off.
Yes, come on.
Tool?
Come on,
That's
Yuma.
all the advice I'll provide. You must figure out the rest yourself if you wish to be a true detective.
Got it.
Got it? You just want the mystery solved for you, huh? I can tell, because I'm your mentor. So, I'll help you out. Are you ready? You better be.
Oh, are we doing that mini game? No, we don't need to. Yuma, please.
Huh? Ready for what?
You asked for this, Yuma.
Lay it all out, Master!
You asked for this, Yuma. I just need to ignore what's happening with the barrel and imagine that we're on peaceful beaches for Danganronpa 2 without Monokuma being Shinigami puzzle.
Are you ready to play the Shinigami puzzle?
Oh yeah, wait, the culprit used a blank to move the body. Ooh.
You can do it, Master!
Okay, yeah, so string. I'm curious, does this... Okay, no, I think I got this. Come on, Barrel. You can move. We're on a time crunch. String. Maybe. Is there... Twirling. Yep. Is that a G? Please be a G. It is. Whew, okay. Laser heart beam. Is that incoming? Yep.
That's right. There was evidence of a thin string being used at the scene of the crime.
Yeah, so far all of them though, while supposedly... So, because we got a look from Halara from like the moment the people came in. So like these are all things they were able to pull out of the crime scene before they were viewed.
A sturdy and thin string like a fishing line
Yeah.
must have been used to move the body.
You really think a tiny string could move a whole corpse?
There he is again! That rude
Well,
and
all it had to
gloomy
do was
guy.
hold it up temporarily.
That deduction is wrong. You're wrong.
What could be wrong about it? Master sounded really confident just now.
Listen. The nails in that corpse's leg pierced
Yeah,
through
but the
his
upper body isn't. The
and
upper
into the
body
floor.
isn't. So it just needed to be lifted up so that way when the key was put on that string, right as it's under, he lowers and then so the key gets stuck and he just slides the string.
Which means the corpse was fixed in place. So how could the corpse be moved?
Oh, true. If the corpse was stuck in place, it'd be impossible to move it.
Come on.
Indeed. It would be impossible.
Laura, you think so too?
Come on, Yuma.
So I was
Halara
wrong the
has
whole
been
time?
no. Halara has been wanting you to solve this on your own. You have to figure this out. Okay, here goes nothing. Oh, we're getting split up a little bit here. Yep. Alright,
Huh?
you were still
The
twirling.
door!
The truth is slipping further away!
Come on, Yuma. This is only happening because now you're doubting yourself.
Of course it is. Because your deduction is wrong.
No, it isn't. I refuse to believe you.
You people will never reach the truth. This is the end.
Master, let's take him down first!
Yeah.
What are the truth bullets here? Okay, so this is further evidence of like their yeah, no, this is evidence of the string being used. But I'm wondering if we need this solution key right away because we're going to use it to infer that it was possible to have that body move. Because only the bottom was stapled down, right? Flowing different direction. Okay, yeah, that's proof that it kinda, hold on. I wanna go with this key for now. Let's find out.
Your deduction is wrong. Do you have any proof that the corpse was moved? The corpse was fixed in place.
Oh!
It
No.
didn't move a millimeter. In fact, that corpse shows no sign it was ever moved.
I'll slash through this mystery.
Let's go! Come on! I struggled so much last time. Let's see if I can do this. Let's see if I got this.
No, there was evidence the body had been moved. The upper and lower parts of the body bled out differently. The blood from the lower body flowed naturally outwards, along the body's outline. But blood from the upper body looks like it flowed in a downward direction, toward his hips. If the corpse was motionless on its back, there wouldn't be such unusual blood stains. In other words, it's safe to assume the body's position was different from when it was discovered.
Oh, are we at like... But we're not
What?
done yet.
What's this?
So there's still more. We have to really put this together. So we're gonna have to probably figure out how exactly the system worked. Because we had the vent, we had the doll with its eyes like gouged out. And the quality of it too, which might have been able to be more beneficial and useful with the string. Because it needed enough tension and like the timing.
Ugh, gross! We gotta hurry and get through that door.
Unusual circumstances.
Ugh.
It doesn't matter. As long as the corpse was pinned to the floor, it couldn't be moved. You can't change the truth.
Even this didn't work? Am I just wrong about it all?
No, I refuse to believe that we're wrong on this.
No, you're correct. The answer you've reached using the evidence is the truth.
Laura!
There's no doubt a fine string was used in this case. Evidence at the crime scene indicate the corpse was moved. So all that remains is to answer, how was the pin body moved? That bizarre bloodstain holds the clue to all of this.
The bloodstain? If the bloodstain is the clue for how the body could be moved, even while pinned...
Master, we gotta chase after the door! It's getting further away!
Hey, wait!
I won't let you!
Okay, we're going drastic measures here. Okay. Oh, please don't be a quick time. Please don't be. Wait, what was the position of the corpse? Oh. Yep, okay, one down. I was so... my brain can't process anything.
The corpse was sitting up at first. That's why only the wounds in the upper half of the body bled straight down.
What was used to sit the body upright? Ooh, okay, yep.
The string I mentioned before was thin but sturdy. It was all over the room, holding the body's upper half in place. That's the reason only the corpse's neck had marks on it.
Last question. What was the corpse lying on? Why was it? It was retrieved.
The culprit then retrieved all the string that kept the corpse in place from outside the door.
Yep.
And with nothing to support it, the top half of the corpse fell back to the floor, just like how it was discovered.
Ooh.
It appears this locked room mystery will finally be solved.
Huh? When did that happen?
Maybe you're supposed to recreate the locked room in the same way the culprit did.
Oh. Yeah, okay, we have
Master,
to prove that
you
it
know
worked.
the answer, right? Let's finish this.
Right.
Recreate the locked room. Yikes, okay.
You gotta think like the culprit, Master.
I don't want to. Anyways, think about how the culprit created the locked room and follow the same steps.
That place is suspicious. You have to recreate the culprit's locked room mystery.
The desk light wasn't used. So...
Maybe you got the order wrong.
Wait.
First,
okay.
you need to...
Ow! Okay, wait.
Yuma, you have to recreate the locked room. You already know the answer. All that's...
Retrace the steps.
Master, go recreate the lock. Think about the steps the culprit took to create the locked room and check each spot.
Maybe you got the order wrong. First, you need to tie the fishing line down. Find a sturdy...
Okay. I didn't read that last time, so yeah, no. I think we start here.
First, a knot was tied through a slit in the vent. After that, the fishing line was drawn away to another location. In terms of sequence, it'd probably be easier to start with things that are fixed in place.
Things that are fixed in place. Then 5 things, right? So do we, it's 2, 3, 4? I thought the desk lamp wasn't used. I know those books weren't. Things that are fixed in place. That's not fixed in place, so yeah, it can't be the lamp. Would it be corpse? Because then when they go and tie it to the doll, it's... That wasn't used. That seemed to have been knocked over. It's just the fact that there's 5 steps. That's what's throwing me off. I am clearly not a criminal creating a fucking locked room. All I knew was how to solve it. I don't know how they did it.
Does this location matter? You're supposed to be Master. You said you're
That's it!
Okay.
It passed through a doll's eye. And then the fishing line passed through the eye to somewhere else.
God, that's so disturbing. It passed through somewhere else. Did these things actually get involved then? Like, maybe they're the nail that held that together? This lamp isn't fixed in place, though, is it? Would you just come back here so you tie it here and then you go back here? There's 5 steps. There is 5 steps, so... Oh, I'm struggling. I'm actively failing. I'm positive that these don't actually... At least I vaguely recall us confirming that the...
The line tied to the vent is passed through the doll's eye and connected somewhere. Then what?
Then connected.
No, there's no need for the line to be... You proved that yourself already.
What? So...
Right. The line
I'm
was then
overthinking
passed
it
around
now.
a certain point on the
Oh,
corpse.
no.
That was...
I did the deductions. The recreation, I'm failing. It was under the neck.
Here, behind the neck. The line ends here to support it. Now, it's clear that the line passed through the vent, the doll's eye, and ended beneath the neck.
Hang on. Why pull the line through the doll first? Can't you just start by pulling it from under the body?
To support the body's weight, the line needs to pass through the doll first, as it was fixed in place. Next, the fishing line.
I truly think we're just coming back here, and then to recreate it, we end up pulling it, right?
Now, to return the line to the vent.
It was as simple as I thought, but I started overthinking it when I kept messing up. Okay.
This kept the corpse's upper torso in place. The room has been completely prepared. So next...
You would be able to, from that last bit that we just tied, put the key on that end. Cool. That's me thinking that he could have just slided it, and then once he got to the neck, obviously it would stop, and he lowers it, and it would get kind of trapped around there. Maybe?
The culprit exited through the door and locked it with the key. And then...
key was thrown through the gap in the vent.
Okay, we're really thinking he has great aim. Or they have great aim. No,
If
no,
the
no. We
culprit
did.
managed
Yeah.
to drop the key next to the corpse, the only thing left was to untie the line. Then,
Untie it again and keep. Yep.
the corpse, which was supported only by the line, would fall face up on top of the key. That's how the culprit created the locked room.
Hooray! You did it! That's my master!
Okay, that took a little bit longer than it should have, but we did it. We did it.
The bloodstains were strange. The length of the nails driven into the upper and lower body
We're different. Yep.
The nails on the upper half didn't penetrate all the way through the body, but the nails on the lower half went all the way through and into the floor. That was how the lower half could be secured, while the upper half could still be moved around.
That sure was tricky, but you managed to solve the mystery behind it.
Ooh, we stumbled a bit, but we did get there. So, you know, that's all that matters.
Looks like we finally made it to the treasure chest. Speaking of, don't you think that whoever worked the hardest should get to open it?
Are you going to say you worked the hardest?
Which is me,
Yeah.
of course.
This is probably another clue leading to the culprit. I'm not sure how we use it.
Wait, string? Like, we say fishing line, but could it have been... Well, it was much too long. It probably was fishing line. I'm so conflicted. I'm literally sitting there looking at the priest and the nun. What if it's neither of them? What if I'm, like, confused? But I feel like it has to be one of them.
Still, it must be used for something. Hold on to it for now.
We're down to the final one.
Let's solve the rest.
Right.
Look at the dolls living their best life. Let's ignore what's happening amongst the trees. And let's hopefully solve number 3.
The third locked room was a murder that happened 1 month ago in the art gallery storage in Ginma district. Pictures and paint were scattered all around the spot where a woman was boom killed.
I forgot you said boom killed. Anyways, yeah, no, we need to remember that the paint was supposedly knocked over by the fanatic.
If you think you're up for it, then let's solve this thing.
It is the last shot we got. We have to do this.
Are you going to the third locked room?
Did we get stuck inside a locked room again?
This was the corpse that was discovered by that worshipper and the art gallery employee. At the time of discovery, the door was locked and the key was nailed to a doll inside the room. Aside from the door, the only other entrance is the window, but it opens just enough to fit a finger in. The frame itself is too small for even a child to squeeze through. How did the culprit vanish from here?
This is the one I'm gonna have the most trouble with, I think. Now, I could get the obvious out of the way and point at the small window. That should be impossible. Wait, the key was on this doll. Fuck. How did they do this? There's only like 2 options, so I could fuck up and then like I could lose the 50-50 option and maybe have a sound resolution at the end of it. I don't know. Lara confirmed something from when we were only able to fit like a little bit of our hand in. But what was it? Would it have been more trickery to get the key here? This is wrong, but we're gonna do it just because I want to see if I can figure out more to what I'm thinking.
Here.
Or I'm right? Was it another thing where they were able to
escape from here, but
I need to see the key again to see if like I'm making sense in my own head.
Nothing's happening. Maybe you made a mistake, Master.
no, that can't be right. It's impossible for anyone to squeeze through that window. They could have only gotten out through the door. I'm sure the culprit had the key and locked the door from the outside after committing the crime.
The culprit just used a copy of the key? Would that really be considered a locked room mystery?
Well, I mean they have a key nailed to the doll. So it's again just a matter of how they did it, right?
Well, there are only 2 keys to the storage space, and the design makes them impossible to
I
duplicate.
just moved this in the way of the fan. Sorry about that.
I learned that thanks to you, Halara.
One of the keys is always carried by that one employee. It was used when the body was first discovered, right? And the only other key was nailed through a doll onto a painting.
Yeah, no, that's literally a snug fit. So how did they do that?
So, it is a locked room mystery! Right? Oh, that's totally it.
This is the one where the person who had the most confidence, again, was Halara. So we need to think of it how they saw the scene.
I see. I suppose you could call it that. Hey, Yuma. Can you go check outside of that window?
Again, yeah, see? I think Halara's figuring it out again. But we need to figure it out this time.
Oh,
It's do
just
or
like
die.
before.
Yeah.
Before?
Yeah, you made me do the same thing in the real world when we were investigating this place.
I see. Then the answer has already been confirmed. Very well. This locked room is solved.
Huh? Wait, did you already
Come on,
solve this
Yuma,
mystery?
I don't think Halara's gonna give us the answer. We need to work together to, like, maybe, okay, you know what? Game, give me options and I'll try to make it work.
You haven't?
Unfortunately, I haven't. I will accept my fate on that one.
How about you go and check outside the window? Then even you will see.
Oh, it unlocked. Looks like you can go outside.
All right, let's go see.
Okay. Ooh.
Hey, didn't you already check this in the real world? Why do it again?
Well, we need to pay more attention. We kind of did it half-heartedly, like already coming up with the assumption that it couldn't have been an option.
Halara told me to check it twice. There must be an important clue outside that window.
Hey, maybe the culprit threw the key in through the window. That way, the key would be found inside.
That can't be because of its placement.
Well, how about that theory?
I'm gonna have to shoot it down, but I mean, hey, you know, weirder things have happened. Okay, now, okay, Labyrinth, let me do the guesses. Why would you do this? Okay, there's the key.
Is this the storage key?
Yeah, maybe... It looked like a smug, like a very snug fit. Like, it doesn't look like it's something that you can, like, get over the top of the nail.
Which means...
Yikes. Because of the culprit, what happened to the key?
This one's a freebie! I was right. Just toss it in there, Master.
I don't know. I don't actually... Because of the culprit, what happened to the key? Because of the culprit.
The culprit threw the key inside? Is that really the right answer? Did the culprit throw the key in from the window?
Master, hurry up and throw the key! Your footing's crumbling away! You're gonna fall!
I was right!
That's the right answer?
Yeah, no, they can't have thrown it in. It's not that simple. Holy shit, that gave me so much anxiety. I was like, am I about to sentence Yuma to death? And I was right.
How? Didn't the culprit throw the key in there?
That wouldn't make
That's why the key was found
sense.
inside, right?
No, that can't have been how that worked out.
No, the crime scene wouldn't end up like that if we threw it in. The key was nailed to a painting. That's not possible if you just throw it into the room.
Oh, right. But if the culprit didn't throw it in there, how is the key left in the room?
If you can't nail the key after throwing it...
Well, okay, now this is time for me to actually figure it out. Okay. Oh, wait, whoa, whoa. Okay, poor Yuma's just getting absolutely beat up, man.
You're back. The key vanished.
The key is in my hand.
And you have the doll, you have to figure out how it was done.
Master, you got the doll and nail!
I see. So you're supposed to recreate the locked room in the same way the culprit did. Try it out. Doing so will create a new path.
Yeah, I'm gonna solve this.
Good luck, Master!
Recreate the scene. Recreate the scene.
You have to recreate the culprit's locked room mystery. First, do something about that doll.
This might be my new least favorite activity. Maybe it's just me right now, but this... Okay. So we're gonna need that painting, but...
Alright, first, take the painting.
Wait. Okay, wait. The window is important. You can't... Okay. Nail the key to the painting, nail the doll. Do we prop it up against the window? Well, the wall next to the window.
Wait, it's too early for that step. The key will be nailed to the painting.
Yeah, okay, so we... the nail's on top of the doll, so wouldn't the doll go first? But you... Technically, these two steps happen... Wait. Yeah, no, the doll first, because there was two nails. One on the head, and then one where the key is going to be, so I think it's the doll.
The culprit nailed the doll onto the painting. Next, both were stood up at a certain location.
There we go, okay. Both were moved over here.
The painting was stood up facing the window. Now the part with the pierced doll is right next to the window.
But... Oh, wait, but if it's, like, flipped in the way where... Okay, no, that can't actually work. Okay, wait, that's so much more, like, simple. That's so simplistic. If it's now gonna go down exactly like I'm thinking, yeah, they can leave through the front door. Can't we go outside now?
Then the culprit went outside.
Yeah.
The door was locked, and they went to the other side of the storage room.
We don't need that wall. And then from here...
I can see the painting and doll through the window, but I can barely fit my hand through the gap.
The doll's got a nail in it, but the problem is that key in your hand, Master.
Yeah, the culprit took the key and then...
Nail,
The culprit nailed the key to the painting, along with the doll from outside the window.
I don't know how they managed it, but yeah.
Finally.
And then they just have to push it. Or was the action of hitting it, like nailing it there enough to push it back? This seems like a trick question. I feel like depending on how they did it, the force of them, well, right? The force of them nailing that to the thing.
I pushed the painting into the room. It completes the locked room mystery. This is how the culprit did it.
Okay, yeah, no, okay, I feel dumb. You know what, Halara? You can totally make fun of me and Yuma. That should have been so obvious. I figured out the complex, like, usage of a string for that other one, but then this one, it literally was just a matter of placement of a painting. I was clearly not thinking.
It took some time, but you've reached the truth behind this locked room.
Throwing the key through the window would be obvious.
Yeah.
So to mislead us into thinking that was impossible, the key was nailed to a painting which was then pushed over.
It's one thing for an amateur, but a detective wouldn't be tricked by this.
Seriously, only amateurs would get fooled by...
Yeah, you want to finish that sentence, Shinigami?
Wait, you mean me?
Yeah, I mean, you're the only one who thought that was right. Like, this time I think we actually had you beat.
Hey, a treasure chest! Who's gonna open this one? We should let the meanest one of us open it.
Okay, yeah, no, that's you. Go ahead and open it, Shinigami.
How would you decide that?
Like this. I'm the meanest.
No contest. Agreed.
Let's check out this treasure. Huh?
What's wrong?
It's empty.
Huh? Why? After all we went through to solve this locked room.
This must mean solving the third locked room mystery doesn't necessarily bring us any closer
So we
to
should
the
already
ultimate truth.
maybe have our answers, or at least close to it.
That's terrible. I suddenly feel so tired.
We can't call it quits. We gotta keep going.
Okay, no new pieces from that, but we have gone through them all. Which means we're one step closer to the big boss.
That's it for all the locked rooms. We make a pretty good team. Don't you think so?
Well, what do we do from here?
Oh, look at
I
that.
see. The way forward is clear. It must be due to solving all of the locked room mysteries. Now let's go.
Right.
Again, I gotta ask. Who's supposed to be the protagonist here?
The dolls, clearly. They're everywhere. Oh, so if she's angry, she can be lit aflame?
Creepy.
Don't be afraid to roll the dice. You must keep pursuing the truth. Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction. Isn't that right?
Yes.
Who's it gonna be between the two people, if even the two people I'm thinking of? If her injury was something from... Oh, but... I don't think she would have been able to traverse through the clock tower way
Is this some dungeon?
with that injury. Like, you can, but it's super risky. I don't think she would have done that. Because I was like, you know, maybe it's a wound from a different one of the times, but I almost think... Wait, and it was a super exclusive club. Maybe it really is the priest.
What is the meaning of this? Let me out of here!
Let me out! I'll kill your ass in the name of God!
I have nothing to do with the case.
I'm not the culprit! Let me go!
Wow, they're all here.
Again, I don't think it's the fanatic, unless we're really going for that.
So now we must pick out the true culprit.
Because the
of this
fanatic
case.
would be way too easy. If you think about it.
The true
Because that's how he would
culprit.
know where they were. And always find them
Yuma,
first.
You solved all the locked room mysteries before you made it here. You should have all the clues and evidence you need to accuse the culprit. To be honest, when I first met you, I thought you were rather pitiful.
You sure are honest.
It's not always a bad thing.
But my opinion of you has improved. These mysteries have brought you closer to becoming a true detective. Now tie up all the loose ends and prove that I am not mistaken about you. With your logic, anything is possible.
All right, I'll try.
Ooh, somebody's guilty. My heart's pounding.
Who is the nail man?
I'm not the nail man!
I'm not the culprit! I'm not the nail man.
How can I be the nail man?
You know the most, but again, I feel like... I don't think you're allowed into... Unless
How can I be the nail man?
you're there all the time, but I feel like...
I'm not the culprit!
Realistically thinking,
I'm
initially
not
I
the
thought it was
nail
suspicious
man.
that she was hurt. So, like, unless she got this from her most recent... I'm conflicted so much. A part of me is screaming to just say fuck it and then pick the fanatic, because why not? The other is still arguing between
I'm
these
not the
two.
culprit.
Are you not?
I'm not the nail man.
She's seen people, but so did the other person. He had their names, so he would be able to stalk them. I might just need to fuck up a few times here, because I don't... It may be mean, because, you know, some of these people are apparently innocent. So, you know, me looking at all of them and going, I think you have, like, a viable enough percentage of possibility to have committed these crimes. Might be rude. But, I feel like them using her as the, little tutorial moment would be a dead giveaway. I feel like they wouldn't have done that. Like, maybe first case prologue.
I'm not the culprit.
So I'm like, are we going to point it towards the priest who had an interesting reaction to the watchmaker being taken away? And then he did point out how it's like a salvation. I think it was him who mentioned a salvation. It could have also been...
How can I be the nail man?
He knows the most. He's always the first person on scene. But he fucked up the paint. Because he always, you know, seems to know. Because, again, is he being used to spread the word of the, like, the myth of the nail man?
I'm not the culprit.
But it showed these three because it has to be a clergy person. So, she could have hurt herself on the descent down the ladder.
I'm not the nail man.
I'm picking you just because you threatened to kill me. I'm so conflicted. Yeah, okay, cool.
Don't make me kill your ass.
Don't worry about it.
Considering all the evidence gathered so far,
I'm not the nail man.
I now know. I low-key wasn't even gonna click it, but I said it out loud, so I went with it. Okay, so it's literally him or...
How can I be the nail man?
Him or him.
I'm not the culprit.
Yep, okay. Oh? Okay, I really should have just did that. I was gonna do that, but I went with the joke answer of the nun.
Father.
I went with the joke answer, but I shouldn't have. Okay.
What? That's an absolutely...
ridiculous thing to say.
That would explain why the peacekeepers would want to keep it separate, because I imagine the church might also have some power here with them.
Him again? Why won't he just give up?
Well, he's here to stop us from finding the truth. Now that we're literally at the truth's doorstep, he's gonna want to stomp us even more.
You're saying the priest, a man of the cloth, is the culprit?
Yeah, I'm saying
That's impossible.
How is it impossible? I'm sorry, look at what you just said to me.
How dare you spew such nonsense?
Right. Do not make baseless accusations. The culprit has to be someone else.
Why?
Yuma, can I leave this to you?
It's not a baseless accusation. You're the only one who could possibly be the culprit.
Master, you're acting like a real detective. Go on and boom kill him.
Ooh, what? Oh my. Ow. Okay. Okay, I don't quite have all the pieces. to like completely nail it down to being him, but I do believe it.
I'm a man of the cloth.
Okay.
Don't need like this.
Ow.
It's total blasphemy. I am not the nailman. That's it. The first one to discover the bodies. The nailman is the worshiper.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Say,
Yeah.
I'm a man of the cloth.
So.
Don't need like
I'm trying to get the timing right.
It's total blasphemy. I am not the nailman. That's it. The first one to discover the bodies. The mailman is the worshiper!
This is the truth!
It can't have been. Yeah. I'm so intrigued to hit the button with Laura, but I'm trying to
locked room was
do this
found
all
in
on
the
my own.
incinerator, which only clergy can access. The worshipper may be a regular churchgoer, but he's no clergy member. So he's no longer a suspect.
Shut up! Shut up! Ridiculous!
Burnt rope or the thin person comment?
Member of the church is the culprit? Even so, I am not the culprit! There are others working for the church. Yes, there's the servant. The servant must be the nailman. The servant was able to commit the crimes.
I'll slash through this mystery.
Why are you trying to blame the servant? Like, that would be so stupid of him to point out the rope.
Climbing up to the underground casino's window with only nails for footing would require considerable agility. Judging by the size of the window, there's no way someone of his size could have committed the crime.
No, no! Absolute lies!
Okay. Oh, this is proving that it's not the nun. I didn't think about that
nun
yet.
Must be the culprit. She's thin and also works at the church. The nun was absolutely able to commit the crimes.
This is the truth! In the mansion study's locked room, the culprit tossed the key behind the corpse with perfect aim. With her dominant hand injured, the nun couldn't have done that, which means she's not the culprit.
Yep. Oh, did we actually... Already?
It's not the churchgoer, the servant, or the nun. There's only one option left. Father, it's you. You are the nailman.
Hey! Say something quick! Otherwise, they'll pin me as the culprit!
Well...
You're useless! I am a priest in service to God. I am not the Nail Man.
What god would make you this ugly?
All your proof is nothing but fantasy. You don't have a single piece of hard evidence.
Hard evidence?
But Master, you do! It's easy.
Based on the facts, the priest must be the culprit. The decisive evidence that proves it is... I don't know. What do I do? What do I do?
What?
A detective must always prioritize solving a case. Listen, a detective isn't an arbiter of justice. Unraveling a case is top priority, even with questionable methods.
What do you mean?
In short, you must get them to confess. Use everything in your arsenal, even if it requires bluffing.
Bluffing. Oh my god, this is the lying mechanic from Danganronpa, which I was not always the best at. Okay.
Use
well, the
everything?
lying mechanic and the agreeing. Yeah.
Don't hesitate to use anything that might give you an advantage. Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction. Always remember that.
A bluff? In other words, I should just claim I have solid evidence.
And then watch them freak out to see if they slip up.
But what could I use as a bluff?
What would be a good bluff? I was thinking, so it is here. I don't know if it's like a big thing. I don't know how much this could really hold weight. But it could be the footprints or the, like, everyone's knowledge so far. Because we got info from the worshipper. We got intel from the nun and from the servant. I don't think he spoke up. I think it's the footprints. I think it's the footprints. I think we just need to really bluff our way out of that.
Enough with your stupid fantasies! Everything you say is nothing but a fantasy!
Oh, I don't know why I
Do you
jumped.
have any proof that I'm the culprit? Did you find my fingerprints? Did you find my...
Dang it, okay, yeah, footprints. He's gonna say footprints. I just thought I could say, hey, we didn't have your fingerprints, but...
Yeah.
Okay, so he literally will basically say it. Use that angry.
Everything you say is nothing but a fantasy! Do you have any proof that I'm the culprit? Did you find my fingerprints? Did you find my blood? Of course there's no evidence.
There we go, okay. We're gonna bullshit the fuck out of this.
You left clear evidence at the clock tower's crime scene. There were footprints left under the window in the mud. When we inspected them, we found out they perfectly match your footprints.
Impossible! I already burned those shoes in the incinerator.
Oh, you did what now? I thought you were innocent. What do you mean you burned your shoes in the incinerator where the rope was? Idiot.
You gave yourself away.
I swear, I only enacted justice in the name of God.
Not enough of an excuse to murder multiple people.
Looks like it worked. Good job, Yuma.
Thanks.
Kanai War is rotten to the core. To say that someone had to get their hands dirty, those slain with the evil incarnate that harm others. That's why the people asked the Nailmen to kill them. Evil must be punished. And so, I strangled them, made them suffer. All I did was slay evil.
You have to admit that the third one, I don't know, so the third and fourth one, I don't know what could have necessarily got them evil. Like, I know with the third one, it was a case of multiple, like, she was with multiple people. Like, if that is inferring that she cheated on a lot of people, then it's fucked up, not enough for murder. And if the other case is she's just been with a lot of people, and people are jealous of her, jealous and upset that she would do that, that's also not a reason to kill her.
If someone hates somebody bad enough, they give that name to the Nailman. And this priest went around killing those people as the Nailman.
The urban legend offered targets for murder.
A priest is supposed to be the voice of God, but he went around killing people because someone wanted them dead. What is awesome!
Yeah, this would be your type of place.
It's terrible. It's insane to think that he'd kill people for a reason like that.
That could be said about all murders. Insane people kill for insane reasons. Anyway, you did it, Yuma. My expectations of you weren't wrong after all.
Is it finally over? Huh.
No.
Nothing's happening.
Yeah.
But
last time, remember, we haven't done that step yet.
Yeah. The soul of the true culprit who created this mystery labyrinth should appear. And since it didn't, it looks like this isn't over yet.
Huh? It's not over?
There are still mysteries related to the Nailman killings within this mystery labyrinth.
But we solved all of the locked rooms and discovered the true identity of the Nailman.
Yeah, the identity, but like, what about the mystery of the Nailman itself? Like the legend.
Was I wrong? But the priest.
Yeah, no, it's not that, Yuma. We need to think outside the box on that one.
Calm down, Yuma. There's no need to panic. If the Nailman's identity is exposed and all mysteries are yet to be solved, then most likely someone else's agenda is involved in this string of killings.
Someone else's agenda?
Meaning the Nailman didn't work alone.
You mean there's another culprit? But...
Yuma, if you consider yourself to be a detective, you must see the truth through to the very end. No mystery concludes with a dead end. There is nothing we detectives cannot solve.
All right.
We have to review these killings from a different perspective.
Would this lead back to the worshipper, or would this lead back actually to the Amaterasu, like the peacekeeper people?
Out of the 4 locked rooms, if any of them were hiding a mysterious secret, it would be the room that's obviously different from the others.
Different from the others. You think the mansion? It was the place where the dolls weren't actually all over the walls and all of that.
Different.
Master, I get the feeling you want my help. Isn't that right?
Huh?
Oh, fine. I can't say no to you when you're so helpless like that.
I'm just trying to think. Like, I think there is options. I'm just trying to piece together.
Okay, Master, lay it all out.
Lay it all out. What do you want me to do here?
No, that has nothing to do with.
Yeah.
You think it's second or fourth?
No, that has nothing.
Yeah.
No, that has nothing.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I imagine third. So the art gallery.
Are you ready to play the Shinigami puzzle?
This locked room is different from the others because of the victims. Corpse! Oh, I'm supposed to give it to her. No, no, no. So different from the wounds? Or death?
Tick tock, tick
Death.
tock.
Where are the letters I need?
Go, go, go!
Go!
That's
Oh, I
right.
got it, I got it. I got it. Where's A? Is that A? I think that's A.
That's right.
That's A. Yep, yep, yep. Where's T and H? I think that's T. We're going with it. And
Go, go, go!
okay. I forgot about that. I was so focused on like settings and stuff. But her death was different because of the head wound. But why?
A new path's opened up. It seems to. If so, then the truth should be somewhere down there. Let's go.
Yeah.
How did that end up different? But
I see. So the cause of death for the victim at the art gallery storage is the only one that's
yeah,
different.
Right. The victims in the other locked rooms were all strangled to death. All had strangulation marks and scratches, defensive wounds.
she didn't have defensive wounds, and then, you know, obviously there's the wound to the head.
The victim in the third locked room had strangulation marks, but no signs of resisting. There's also evidence of blunt trauma to the head, which can be considered the fatal blow.
The marks could have been made after the victim died, so as to appear as if strangulation was the cause of death. The real cause of death is blunt force trauma.
He was a crazed fanatic. I think it's the crazed fanatic. Because he would be able to recreate it. I just don't like peacekeepers, which is why I want to like frame them at every 2 seconds I can.
Here's another obstacle, but it's likely to be an insignificant one. Yuma, let's solve this mystery and move on.
Right.
Why was the cause of death made look like stimulation? The work of a fucking copycat. Yes.
Right here. The strangulation was faked to imply this crime had the same perpetrator as the other 3 incidents. By making the crime scene as similar as possible, it appeared like the nailman was responsible for an unrelated murder. Which means this was a copycat crime.
I agree.
I don't think they would bring the random NPC back. Why?
Among the string of nailman killings, there could be some that were done by copycat criminals.
That has to be why the mystery labyrinth still remains, even after discovering the mailman's identity. So who is the copycat criminal?
Indeed, we need to uncover this imposter's identity.
All right.
So if I'm wrong, I will actually be surprised, but I'm going to go straight to, the child did not do it.
Copycat criminal?
You're accusing. I told you already. I have nothing to do with this.
Yeah, sure you do. You're just unhealthily obsessed with a killer.
You are the copycat criminal.
Huh? Me? What are you talking about?
You said you know everything, which, you know, means you would be able to perfectly, for the most part, replicate a scene.
I told you all about the nailman, and even cooperated with your investigation. And now you think I'm a murderer? Are you fucking kidding me? This is crazy. Your investigation isn't worth shit. I'll crush you to dust, you filth!
Something tells me this is going to be a little bit harder to crack, but... you know, we can hopefully be wrong, and this is actually easy. So either he's going to specifically say all of them were dead to strangulation, and so we're going to need to mention the specifics here, or we need to do the non-public information, like why do you, like he was there, but how did he know about her wound to the head if he didn't, like from the worker we heard from, technically he didn't go in and like, you know, go near the body, supposedly.
Why accuse me of being the culprit? I was just first on the scene. Why do you think I'm a copycat criminal? It could have all been the nailman. The cause of death was just different each time, yeah?
No, fuck. Different each time.
I knew it.
Say!
In that case...
No,
Why
I need his
accuse
phrasing
me
to
of
be
being the culprit? I was just first on the scene.
No one's arguing that.
Why do you think I'm a copycat criminal?
Because you just are.
It could have all been the nailman. The cause of death was just different each time, yeah? Even if there was a copycat criminal, why is it me? The servant could be the copycat.
Ow.
The nut could be the copycat. Anyone could have done it!
Not just anybody.
The cause of death in the art gallery was blunt force trauma, faked as a strangling to resemble the Nailman's MO. But the murders all being strangulations wasn't made public right away. The only ones who knew that were those who actually set foot on the crime scenes.
Yeah.
That includes the Nailman himself, the peacekeepers, and the first eyewitnesses on the scene. Which means you.
Yeah.
You could have committed the murder in the art gallery.
He's running, coward!
Master, after him! Beat some sense into that sensitive, nonsensical phantom!
The what?
For the first on the scene to also be the culprit is rather cliche.
Yeah, which is why I kept
He
saying
was
no,
always
no, it
suspicious,
can't be.
but because the real Nailman was someone else, I didn't connect the dots. He was fascinated by the Nailman, and by studying him, he eventually knew more about him than anyone else. Ultimately, he became the Nailman.
It's ironic that he exposed his own crime
By knowing too much.
Too
Yep.
much about the other ones.
Master, the truth is right there! My radar is banging like crazy!
Banging?
Oh. Oh, is this we're at the fortress? Oh gosh.
Go away! I won't let you! You have the truth!
Looks like we've arrived at the final stage.
If we make him submit, we'll completely solve the mystery labyrinth! Master, don't let your guard down!
Yeah.
Does this mean both of them are gonna die? Or since he's the one guarding like the capital, like the core of this, would he be the one who's sold? I'm wondering if both would. Oh. And I'm pausing here for YouTube. Haha. YouTube, get cliffhanged. Mainly because I know there's still gonna be at least a little bit of story after this. And you know, I've just decided I would rather have one short one to finish it off. So, on YouTube side, I'm sorry. I can't believe I'm doing this either. But, don't worry. You will see the end of this. Next time. Bye-bye. Don't worry, guys. I'm not, like, canceling stream or anything. I just needed to cut that. It was getting a bit long. But come on, if I intend to have at least a little energy to play a little bit of a different game, I need to keep going, so. We're back. Let's do this. No breaks. I need to prep my reflexes and hope it gives me buttons. Jump. So A, Y, and X, was X used at some point? Was it like the final? Oh, I forgot you did that. Why is that how you, whatever. No more questions. No more questions. God, Shinigami. Here we are.
Let's do this,
That is
Master.
still horrifying. I would not be able to take that thing running at me. I simply refuse. A is
You'll
kick.
never destroy this fort!
Ow.
Damn you! Stop it!
Oh, wait. Kick.
Shut
Jump.
up!
What?
Damn this!
Okay, yeah.
Stop with your lies! Everything was done by the Nailman! I'm not the culprit!
What?
How dare you accuse me when
Can
you
we
have
jump
no
over that?
proof? check the crime scenes back then!
We did, though.
You're wrong! Huh? Come on!
Okay, okay. I feel like I'm fucking up, but yeah.
We were able to see what each crime scene looked like at that time.
My power allows me to see the moment the first witness saw the crime scene. Not the culprit, not the victim, but how it appeared when a third party first entered.
Yeah, no, and in that room, the paint appeared, which means the person we were viewing it from would be the employee.
We used post-cognition to gather all the evidence.
Time to counter!
Jump. Tackle. Kick, tackle, jump. Kick, tackle.
Wrong! Shut up! Stop it! Get away from me! Damn it! Why you? Get away from me! Get away! Get away!
I'm doing it.
Who cares if you use post-cognition? You only saw what I saw as the first person on scene.
Nope.
No clue will help lead you to the culprit.
What are you talking about, dude? You're forgetting something vital.
You're never gonna find the culprit. What you saw is only what I saw the moment the corpse was discovered.
Halara's post-cognition showed us that the paint can at the gallery storage entrance had been knocked over. And according to the art gallery staff member's testimony, that was your doing. You went into the crime scene first, and the art gallery employee behind you noticed you knocking over the paint can.
Which means that he's the person we saw it from.
But Halara's post-cognition only shows the scene when the corpse is first discovered.
So the paint shouldn't be there if it was you.
So if you were the first person to find the body, the scene before the paint can fell over would have been recreated. But it wasn't. The paint can had already been knocked over when the corpse was discovered. That means the first person to find the corpse was the art gallery's staff member, not you. The reason you didn't count as the first person to find it is because you're the culprit.
This is the truth of the case.
Castle down.
Master, finish him! Shove all your evidence into the solution blade and slash as hard as you can!
I forgot that this was a thing. Basically the finishing move. Let's go. Okay, yep. Urban legend. Oh, oops. Okay, so I need the eyeless doll. I don't think so. Oh no, I have it. Wish. The incinerator incinerator, so that comes afterwards for the nails. Can't end our trial without this. Oh, okay. It's because I saw the doll already, but if they're giving it as a clue, then yeah. Will last. I didn't leave anything here. Look at him. Anyways. What was used to escape? Well, it happens to be this. The incinerator was used. Then, yeah, here it is. Mystery unraveled.
Step right up, step right up! A series of locked-room murders based on an urban legend. Will we discover the true identity of the Nail Man? Truth bombs are about to be dropped. Time for the deduction denouement.
Keep hitting the mic. I'm so
To
sorry.
solve the mystery of this string of events, we have to know who the Nail Man is first. The Nail Man is an urban legend of Kanaiwar. You write down the name of someone you want dead, and drive a nail through it and a doll to a tree behind the church. And the Nail Man will kill that person for you with a countless number of nails.
A string of murders exactly like that urban legend began half a year ago.
All of the crime scenes featured a corpse and dolls nailed down within a locked room. The first murder happened 6 months ago at a secret club in Kamisaki District.
The victim was none other than the geezer who owned the place, and the cause of death was strangulation. I heard the buy-in to place a bet was pretty steep, and cheating was rampant, so it was obviously a scummy place.
The key to the door was inside of a glass. And the vent that connects outside looked too high for escape to be possible.
But the culprit used the nails driven into the wall as footholds
That's
to climb.
still crazy.
The proof? Why, the nails that were bent downward.
The vent was not screwed down at the time of the murder.
so it could easily be removed and used as an escape route. The second murder happened 3 months ago. It was at a mansion near Ginma district.
The victim was some real estate agent who lived there, and the cause of death was again strangulation. He made a lot of money through shady real estate deals, so of course someone would be out to get him.
The door to the crime scene was the only possible entrance. But the key to that door was underneath the nailed-down victim. After the culprit escaped, some sort of trick was used to get the key back into the room.
A fishing line passed from the vent through the eye socket of the doll and propped up the upper body of the corpse. All that was left was to exit the room, lock it, throw the key in from the vent, and boom! You got yourself a locked room mystery!
Still crazy how that one
was
works.
tossed under the victim from the vent, and once the fishing line was retrieved, the corpse's upper body fell over, completing the crime scene.
The nails in the upper body didn't pierce through completely, so it wasn't nailed down at all.
The third murder happened 1 month ago in an art gallery storage room in Ginma district.
The skank's cause of death was blunt force trauma. She was a pretty lady who let her looks get to her head, and she got boom killed.
The key to the storage room was nailed to a painting through a doll. Another trick was used to get the key back inside the room here.
The painting with the doll nailed to it was propped up against the window, and then the culprit left the room.
Yep.
They nailed the key to the painting through the window, knocked it over, and bam! All done!
It's crazy he was able to do that.
Those are the truths behind the past 3 cases. And now, there's been another murder at the clock tower in Kanai Ward.
The woman's cause of death was strangulation. Since you told that kid you'd take care of it, we gotta solve this case.
The clock tower crime scene is rather high up on the 3rd floor. The door was locked from the inside, and the window shutters were also locked. But there was rainwater under the window, and the nails in 2 of the dolls had rub marks.
In other words, the culprit must have hung a rope ladder from the dolls to escape out the window. With my logic, anything is possible.
Why are you imitating Halara?
I was gonna
Anyway.
say.
The killer cut their footing on the way down from the window. That way, they could just pull on one side of the rope to retrieve the whole thing.
The shutters come down under their own weight, so they locked once the rope was collected. I'm surprised you noticed the auto-locking feature. You sure love your shutters, Master.
He just noticed
The
it and
rope ladder was
tested the
collected.
theory, okay?
Then burned in the church incinerator, which only clergy have access to.
That's how we know the nailman must be someone from the clergy.
But one question arose from this. The mailman killings share one more characteristic. All the victims were murdered by strangulation. This piece of information wasn't publicized.
The cause of death in the art gallery murder was blunt force trauma. The strangulation marks were added later.
Which means that it was someone mimicking the mailman. But I already know the identity of the copycat killer. First, the mailman must be someone thin enough to pass through the vent.
Someone with the skills to throw the key with precision.
And a clergy member with access to the incinerator.
The priest! You're the nailman!
And the copycat is someone who knows that all of the victims were strangled to death.
Because he was the first witness in each case, the person capable of replicating the nailman's crimes is...
The Worshipper! You're the copycat criminal!
Take that. I forgot how short Yuma is.
This is the truth of the case.
Yeah, we're taking them both out.
What's that?
It's the truth. The soul of the true culprit who built this mystery labyrinth.
I see. It looks otherworldly, but there's an ominous air around it.
Thank you, Halara. I was only able to make it this far thanks to you.
I only kept my part of the deal. You made the right choice hiring me.
True enough.
But I will say one thing. You've taken another step toward being a detective. That much is certain. I, Halara Nightmare, acknowledge you.
Really, Halara? You do?
Oh, handshake. Yeah, no, that's definitely an acknowledgement. Well, oh, okay, yeah, she was jealous. Gotta cut that off. Anyway, she also wants to eat their souls, so...
Alright, all eyes on Shinigami.
I don't know, I'll keep looking at who I want to look at.
What's about to happen?
Nothing good. Nothing good.
Oh, isn't it obvious? It's the moment we've all been waiting for! Time to boot kill the bad guy!
The moment you've been looking forward to. I don't exactly like murder. Oh.
Surging bloodlust. Overflowing despair. The brilliant soul of Shinigami shall expunge this cursed case. Death to all deplorables. Ruin to the vile mystery labyrinth.
Why the music? You are not a magical girl. Gosh, that's loud. I don't know if I like that noise. I'm leaning towards no, I don't like it. Oh, they're down. That, literally, it's just gone instant.
Father?
Are you alright?
What's going on? What happened to those two?
Okay, we're back to him being loud.
There's no pulse. They're dead.
Dead? What?
What? What is this?
Yeah, so you know we just got your acknowledgement. I would not blame you for having some different thoughts based off this revelation here. Now, I'm so ready for that dude to speak. Okay, I'm gonna set it up to where maybe I can hold it like this. Yeah.
I sure worked hard today. Feels so good to boom kill the murderer.
The mystery labyrinth crumbles when you reap the soul of the true culprit. Then, the cause of the mystery labyrinth's creation pays the price by vanishing with it. I knew this would happen, but it still hurts to see someone die before my eyes. It's like I killed them myself.
It does feel that way, right? Yeah.
No, I did kill them.
Yeah.
I killed them with the ruthless blade of the truth.
There. Humans boom kill cows and pigs all the time and eat them. You don't feel bad about that, right?
You know, some people do, actually.
These were the souls of deranged murderers. At least you didn't eat them. If you look at it that way, there's nothing to feel bad about at all.
It's not so simple when it comes to people dying.
Did you people do this? Did you kill them with some kind of poison?
I feel like you'd be able to examine if there was poison in this system.
Hey, hold on. I have no idea what's going on here. Too much is happening all at once.
We shall talk at headquarters. Follow me there immediately.
Is it just me, or are things more complicated now than before entering the mystery labyrinth?
Does seem that way, yeah.
Oh, you want help? Are you going to rely on me again? Oh, fine. I can't say no when you ask for help.
Everyone!
Ah! He came back to life!
She did not.
Sorry about that. You see, I'm actually the mayor.
What?
These are my final words, so I can't lie. I'm the Nailman. The worshiper laying there is just a copycat criminal. Search the church for the tools used in each crime. I'm sure you'll find plenty of evidence. If you think I'm lying, go ahead and check it out. Thanks!
I didn't know you could do that.
That is interesting that she can do that.
But that was a super lazy confession. Will it work?
That should do it. We even have witnesses, so this case is closed.
The priest mumbled something, but I couldn't quite hear him.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, everyone here will be taken to Amaterasu Corporation at once.
Dude, like, he mumbled something. You're not even going to bother hearing what was said?
What?
It wasn't effective at all.
He's so stubborn. This is why I hate authority.
What do we do?
Wait, I hear something.
What?
Huh? What now?
A motorcycle or what is that?
A motorbike?
Yeah.
Something is heading this way at an alarming speed.
It can't be.
Where is that coming
Okay,
from?
so he know. Okay.
No. What are you doing here?
Who are you?
You dare speak so carelessly? Who do you think I am?
Well, we didn't know who the fuck
The
you were.
hero who defends peace and order in Kanai Ward. Director of the Amaterasu Peacekeepers.
Oh, the director. Okay, that's creepy.
The Honorable Yomi Hellsmile.
Yomi Hell Smile. That does not sound honorable. I'm a little freaked out.
The Peacekeeper's director?
Why would you be here all of a sudden?
So he is the head of the Peacekeepers.
Now you know, small fry. Bow down.
No, fuck you. Anyways. Yomi Hell Smile.
What are you doing here?
No need to be alarmed. Benevolent Director Yomi is here to help. Oh, excuse me for the late introduction. I am Vice Director of the Peacekeepers, Martina Electro.
Martina Electro. Sorry, she really has a similar design to a few people.
She's my beloved right hand. No one else gets
Sounds
to
creepy.
have her.
Yeah, nope. I'm officially weirded out a little bit more than I already was.
What's with him?
Master, be careful. This Yomi guy is dangerous.
Huh?
I've never seen anyone emit such a dangerous aura before.
He's that bad?
I believe it. I totally believe it.
So, what brings you here?
Oh, right. I was so focused on my beloved right hand that I completely forgot.
As mentioned earlier, Director Yomi is here to help. I hear you've been troubled by Seth's unreasonable treatment. Is that right?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, no, go with it, Yako.
Director Yomi, what is going on here?
Wait, what?
Why am I...
We have discovered you've been receiving sizable kickbacks for facilitating donations.
Okay, yeah, no, he was
meant
covering
for
it
the
up, so he
church.
knew. It's not that he didn't hear. He literally was like, what? No. Y'all are, getting arrested now.
We now know why you were so desperate to clean up all the Nailman killings.
Okay, then.
After all, it would be troublesome to lose access to all that money if the priest was arrested as the Nailman.
Wait, please. Director Yomi, I did this under your orders.
Oh, are they just pushing it off on him? Ooh.
Did you say something? Because I didn't hear a thing.
Oh, they totally did. I didn't like him, but, like, that doesn't mean I like these people.
I only did this because you ordered me to.
Seth, you make me sad. I'm the hero and defender of peace in this city. My peacekeepers are proud soldiers of that mission. And yet, you let yourself be corrupted. How could you?
Yeah, I don't believe this at all. Oh no. I'm going to hate any interaction with you, aren't I?
Seth, for the sake of the peacekeepers and the peace of Kanai
Ooh,
Ward,
what's about to happen?
die.
Oh my god, even the art here. Hold on. Yeah, I don't want to mess with him. If we can, get away from that.
Taking advantage of your position as a peacekeeper executive is a serious crime. The punishment must be severe.
But...
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm annoyed my own underling would betray me like this.
Sure you are. I'm pretty sure you're actually hoping people actually try so you can keep doing that.
I'm so annoyed, I'd go insane if I didn't toy around with my beloved right hand.
Ah, stop. Oh, I don't even know why I said that way. I am just disturbed. Honestly, Yako, same. I see you there.
It's an honor.
Oh! Oh, get it away.
He's terrible. Like a lizard cutting off its own tail to survive.
Will I be able to get through this?
Someone like him is in charge of the Peacekeepers?
Yuma, are you surprised? What about the Peacekeepers so far has screamed that they actually have a responsible leadership?
Don't look him in the eyes. Don't talk to him either. If possible, don't even breathe the same air as him. Though it's probably too late for that.
Yeah, we're a little close.
Well then. To our shit-for-brains friends playing detective. Looks like I have to give you a warning. Know your place in my city and stay there. Follow the rules and don't disturb our peace. Or I'll need you to die!
I choose neither. Oh, Yuma, be careful.
In this city, Director Yomi is both the law and the Peacekeepers itself.
Yeah, and I see a major flaw in that plan.
Defying us means you defy law and order. You will receive fitting treatment for such behavior.
I think death is the only thing on that list.
Before, you were insignificant specks of dust. But now that you've banded together, you've become an eyesore. Detectives, my ass. Annoying little shits.
What's the likelihood, that we can avoid, dealing with him? For at least a little while. Just a little bit.
Wow. That's not very nice.
Yeah, no, he's not, Shinigami. You're even scared of him. Please, please, now's not the time.
Let's go, my beloved right hand.
Yes, Director Yomi.
I feel so, ugh.
Looks like we've been targeted by someone dangerous.
Yeah, thanks to you. One wrong move and it would have been all over. You got that?
I'm sorry, but...
No buts. None. How did this happen anyway?
Laura, help me out. Please explain what happened. You said you acknowledged me as a detective, didn't you?
This was before the two culprits casually keeled over on the floor. I feel like there are some things that might lead to... I don't know, disdain isn't the word, but distrust, maybe some fear, and, you know, we are dealing with what seems like a psychopath. So, you know, maybe deal with that on your own.
What? When did I say that?
Wait, does she not remember? Wait. Does Halara not remember? I know I said she again, I'm sorry. The game's really trying to play game. You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Huh?
It's such a shame, Master. Everything that happens in the Mystery Labyrinth gets forgotten.
Wow, you could have said that earlier. So I was right. Don't mind me.
What?
Halara's memory must have been wiped after entering and leaving the labyrinth. Nothing inside the Mystery Labyrinth can be taken into the real world. Not even memories. Unless you have a contract with yours truly, that is.
But I thought Halara and I had finally reached an understanding.
Tragic, really. You still owe Halara a massive fine.
Memories from up until you enter the Mystery Labyrinth are retained, like the debt you owe for your assignment.
Yeah, but he didn't get to announce who the people were, so Halara doesn't necessarily get to view this as, like, him finding the culprit, announcing him. They keeled over.
That's awful!
Hey, Yuma, are you listening?
By the way, Chief, our submarine office is tipping over.
Wait, what?
Are you sure the Peacekeepers didn't mess with it?
Is this an excuse for Hilara to speak with us individually, or...
What? Seriously? I have to go back and repair it! Yuma, help me out! Follow me!
Or a way to get him out of the situation?
Yuma, it was supposed to be time for your solution, but we've ended up in a mess.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah.
Before they could be accused, the true culprit suddenly died. It's my first time dealing with such a thing. Still, I do remember this.
Oh.
You did your absolute best to try and solve the case.
Huh?
You should be proud.
Oh, Laura.
I hate having distrust
Look, the chief
for this
is
game.
calling for you. You should go.
Right. Thank you.
Oh. It's a good moment, but I'm scared. The music was nice. I like that that track, but oh my gosh. Poking him?
Are you serious? A Peacekeeper executive was taking bribes from the church?
If Director Yomi said so, it would be considered the truth, even if it isn't.
Yeah.
What about the priest being the nailman?
It's going to be publicly announced as the truth. It appears the priest's strong desire to save others turned him into the nailman. He saw people wishing for revenge as they hammered those nails in the forest, and decided he needed to save them. That was the motive, though it could all be a story made up by the Peacekeepers.
So what about the kitty cat criminal?
You mean the copycat?
Hey, you know, same thing.
That one was already publicized as well. They say the copycat did it out of admiration for the real nailman.
And in the end, he felt so much guilt that he poisoned himself? And none of this really makes any sense.
That sure didn't look like death by poison to me.
Yeah, we know what it was, but we can't really say.
It was me! I did it along with that detective kneeling in penitence over there.
Shinigami, please, now is not the time.
It would make more sense to assume Yomi killed them somehow. Especially when you consider the timing. He'd do it without batting an eye.
That is true. That is scarily true. Like, it's not what happened, but I can
Yomi
see it.
Hellsmile, the director of the Peacekeepers, the leader of our enemy.
I heard he rode in on a dragon.
A motorbike, but I mean, yeah, dragon.
No, it was a motorcycle.
From what I've investigated, the Peacekeepers' influence is gaining ground at Amaterasu Corporation. There's some sort of power struggle going on. Seems like they're getting their way internally. I hear that their boss, Yomi, is extraordinarily dangerous.
Lines up with what we know.
Extraordinary. So he is very normal? How scary.
Oh my god, yeah, he's extraordinary. He's very normal. That is what a normal person looks and sounds like.
It's only a matter of time until the Peacekeepers gain complete control of the corporation. When that happens, they might outright attack the World Detective Organization.
Perhaps the WDO made its move because they saw the warning signs. If that's the case, it could have something to do with Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
Oh yeah, what's the deal with Kanai Ward's ultimate secret? We still know nothing about it, huh?
It doesn't seem to have anything to do with the Nailman incident.
Yeah. They're separate cases
I wonder
here.
what it could be.
Sheesh, so much to deal with. This sounds exhausting.
Didn't I tell you that from the start?
We have to obey directives from number 1, no matter how difficult they are.
Well, we got some very talented master detectives gathered here. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah. That you look like you believe that statement.
So much. No, everything changes from now on. Yuma, you can take a seat now.
My legs feel numb.
Don't stick your neck out recklessly from now on, for everyone's sake. Got it?
Got it.
Hey, we worked super hard. I'm so stressed, I could die.
Sure. I totally believe that. 100%, man. I do. Yeah.
Oh wait, but I can't die.
Okay.
Do we have a visitor? That's rare.
Yeah, I was gonna say, who could that be?
Yuma, can you go get it?
On one hand, I want to be like, oh, it's sweet. I think it's the kid wanting to thank us for helping his dad. But the anxiety in me is screaming.
Sure.
Please be, simply the child. It's the child! Woo!
Oh, it's you.
My dad is back safe at home. It's all thanks to you. Thank you for helping us.
No, I just... Well, I'm happy for you.
Aw, look at you getting thanked. You were on your knees just a moment ago.
Yeah.
Be quiet.
Oh, there's one more thing I want to ask you.
What is it?
Did someone else die or something?
Will you play catch with me?
Okay, now that's just precious and adorable.
Huh? Catch? But it's raining.
It's always raining. So?
Actually, sure. Let's play.
A surprisingly oh. Okay. Are we gonna end here? Yeah.
My memories still seem like faraway raindrops. My hands still have yet to grasp a single thing. I'm still lost. Is it all right for me to be here? But with the worn baseball gripped in my hand, my heart somehow feels lighter. Why I wanted to be a detective. It could have been for the sake of something so small that it fits in my hand. Maybe I should give myself credit for this small realization. So, for just a bit longer, I think I'll keep pretending to be a detective.
Okay. Are we really? That's such a positive note. We did it. The Nailman killings end. Only took us like almost 7 hours. I don't know exactly the combined time. Now, where did I fuck up? Yeah, I could have done a little bit better in stamina. That was 2 levels, though. Will it still be Halara? I do not want to... Hold on. Okay, it's still Halara. And then I'll save over that one next. I definitely missed things when investigating the place earlier, so I kind of regret that, but I've learned, so whenever I go back to try to perfect some things on my own time later, I'll at least mildly remember it, you know? Also, please, story, don't kick in. I actually... I'm scared. I don't want it to start. Yeah, you can save. Okay, guys, I'm genuinely not playing super far into this, so let's just get a sneak peek into what we're looking for. This is an interesting style. More Madoka-esque. Ooh.
Unpainted faces in uniform by the window. This isn't the real me.
That's a pretty shot. I
With
missed
that,
it.
a hand reaches out and misses the stars grazing off dusk.
Ooh, what was with that sound effect? What?
In the shadow of the school after class lies the remnants of everything someone has lost.
What? And like they're split apart now, one by one, disappearing? What was that? It was cool in how it was presented, but... A silent curtain call. Okay, Yako's running. From what, though?
Good morning, everyone.
Yeah.
Oh? Chief, you look so clean cut today. You look just like Halara.
That's cause that is Halara. Fubuki.
That is Halara. How could you mistake the two of them?
Oh, you're right. What a wonderful surprise.
The chief was gone by the time I got here. It's way past our meeting time.
Okay, so something's up. Yeah, who was chasing him?
What is that old man doing? He always nags others when they're late.
The chief suddenly went missing. According to my deduction, his chopped up corpse will be shipped here in a cardboard box.
Nope, I doubt it. Okay, we're gonna say right now he's not dead. I don't want to say this because I feel like I can like a few of these people, but I think they're closer to death than Yako. I feel like he played... Wait, no, he does play... It seems like he has a bigger motive, so he actually might have more odds of dying somehow.
That's horrible.
I wonder what happened to Chief Yako.
But that will remain a mystery, guys. Because it is officially time to start our new journey next time. Oh, we're gonna be with Desuhiko? So Koi's character. Okay. That does not give me energy to continue on right now, but that's cool. Oh, a silent curtain fall. What a journey I have taken. Oh. Anyways. Like I said, this is where we are cutting it to a close. Thank you for finally joining me after apparently soon to be 2 years. At some point, we're over a year. So over a year of me stalling and not getting through this game, let alone chapter 1. Here we are. You know, we have broken the barrier and kind of done it. I actually have more concerns and fears now that I've completed that. And I definitely need to think about how I want to space out doing this story. Because, until I figure out a way to not basically have the most loud blaring audio in my ears, it might be bad for me to keep trying to sit through all of this in a big batch at a time, but I will continue. Even though I personally never want to see Yomi again, he's someone I think I'm probably gonna actually be horrified by and disgusted by. So, you know, fair warnings if, like, there are times I seem like I kind of want to back away and stuff like that. That might happen. I need to be a little bit more on warnings for people, because, yeah, no, I don't want anyone to just be able to walk in and have to deal with that. But again, with that being said, excuse my model if it freaks out real quick, because I undid something, so deal with my model doing crazy things for a second. Okay, sorry you had to put up with that. Something came undone. But again, yeah. We're calling it. Chapter 2 coming, not with a specified date, but as currently I've been working on more consistency when it comes to streaming and my YouTube side of things, I can promise that this should not take more than, like, let's say maybe I give the rest of this month, considering this month is almost over. We'll start sometime either like early, like almost the mid of next month. Maybe. We'll see if I can wait. But yeah, that was interesting. Some of it was kind of obvious, and then other bits kind of interesting. But also, I'm liking characters, and that's all that matters. So thank you all for stopping by on YouTube, and to everyone here on Twitch, and all of that. Thank you. But I just need to call it for now, so I'll see you all in the next one. Bye. Bye!